Good afternoon, Becca here from Willow Hill Designs, and today I am sharing week 41 of Marguerite Miller's Collage Planner Challenge. And I had done some of the prep work for my page. I thought I would glue down a background, and I chose this background because I thought that it was neutral-ish and not too busy so that my images would show up on it. And I got this is a quilt, and this is also a quilt. This is the size of the image for this quilt, and then I added this to fill out the page. And I got these images from this book. Excuse me, these are art quilts done by masters, and I just loved some of the images in here. They're really beautiful. This one I think I'll be using for a card for my daughter. My daughter and my son both have anniversaries, wedding anniversaries this week. So, but this is very pretty. This book has some beautiful images in it. So these images here came from that quilting book. And this bottom I thought was very interesting because it's called Money Over Monet, and what they did was they used a transparency of a Monet painting over, I don't know what the currency is, some sort of a bill, monetary bill, and they made the quilt transparent so you can see the money beneath it, and I thought that was clever. But I chose this because this looks like water, and it looks as if these goldish colors are being reflected from this globe or this orb, this circle that is in the quilt. So I liked that. This week the prompts are glass, something that is triangular in shape, something found in the desert, library ephemera such as a lending card, catalog card, or checkout receipt. Excuse me, typewriter text, and the bonus is lined paper. So, oh, and this is the other half of that quilt that I used for the bottom, and I loved it. It looks like it might be a koi pond with some dragonflies flying over. I'll save that. I just think it's so pretty. But that went on the bottom of this piece. And some of my images are... This I decided would be good for a triangular piece, something triangular, and I got this from an image on the internet, and it's just a stone wall with triangular openings, and there was no explanation. I don't know if this was some part of an irrigation system or if it was a fortress, but I thought that was very interesting, these triangular shapes that were made into the wall. So that will be my triangular shape on this page. And then I was thinking, in the desert, you probably see pottery, baskets, things like that, made by desert people, the people who live there, maybe nomadic people. And so I found this image. This was another quilt, and this was just superimposing different shapes of baskets or pottery. So I liked that. And when I think of something in the desert, I also think of camels and Bedouin people or some sort of native people that live there. So I took these camels from a quilt by Hollis Chatelaine. She's an unbelievable artist, and this boy, I think the quilt was called Blue Men. So I chose them, and they are from this quilt. And this man looked like a Bedouin man to me, and I almost chose him, but I decided to go for that boy. I just liked his coloring a little bit better with this with the coloring in this background. And this makes me think of my friend's daughter had gone on a holiday in Jordan and the surrounding areas, and she wanted to float in the Dead Sea, and she was actually hiking through Jordan and got lost. She was on some sort of an excursion there and got lost, and she was actually rescued by some very nice Bedouin people. Came upon her and showed her how to get back to where she was supposed to, her original destination. So I did think of that when I was looking at these images. And I was thinking for library, something from the library ephemera. I think of books. I don't know if books are considered ephemera or not, but I found this image and I liked it. So I will be putting that on there. But anyway, I will start just putting some images down. So my triangle that was in these rocks, I think I'm going to put it in the center of the quilt, of the circular quilt. I think that just kind of accentuates it, gives it a little bit of presence there. So I think my triangular image will go there. In the quilt. And so that is the triangular shape. I'm gonna drop down to the library ephemera, and I liked the color of these books very much. I collect lots of old books, and these look like the books that I get, and the colors just worked nicely, I felt, with the background. I use old books for decorating, for staging certain things, vases and different things, and they always just add so much to whatever you've set on them. So I think the books will go down here. Okay, and one of the prompts was glass. So I did find this image on the internet. I had originally thought of reading glasses, but I couldn't get a nice clear image of anything to print off, so I decided on these bottles. So this will be my glass, and I think I will put them on these books. I think I'll put those there. And I wanted to put this basket as something found in the desert, so I think I'll probably put that down there, but I'll wait. Okay, and I'll just glue this bottle down. I thought this was a pretty color. It just looks nice with the other colors on this page. So that bottle will be sitting on these books. Oop. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We know this art glitter glue definitely, once you put it down, it's there to stay. I may outline that with some black, I'm not sure. And this is another glass bottle also that, it's probably one of my kids calling me. I'll have to get that after. So I thought I'll add a second bottle here on these books. And I had to go over this glass image a little bit just because it was a little bit blah. It needed a little something there. So I think I will add my camels, which is something found in the desert. Something found in the desert. I'll add my camels, And I'd like to add this boy as well. So I think they'll go over here somewhere. Not sure where they, I guess they could go there. Okay. I think they'll go there. I'll put my camels down. This quilt artist, Hollis Chatelaine, that does these, it's just amazing what she does with just thread painting. Most of this is actually applied color with thread. She's just unbelievably talented and patient to put thousands and thousands of yards of thread into her work. I can't even imagine. But they are labors of love, and they are also always award winners. Beautiful, beautiful work that she does. This little guy's muzzle is not quite glued down. And I had a hard time choosing between the two, between this man and this boy, but I love them both, but I chose him because of the color, his coloring. I just loved it. I thought it was perfect here. So he's going to go on there. And let's see. Oh, it's okay, Pipe. It's okay, Piper. It's okay, Piper. My little red poodle heard something. She's a little toy, and she's fearless. She's not afraid of anything. And this also made me think of something found in the desert, some sort of pottery or basket or artwork that the native people in that area might make. So I liked this. I thought this went with the theme very nicely. I think I'll put this down here. So let's see, what do we have so far? We have glass. That pen isn't working. We have something glass, which are these two bottles. We have something triangular. That's my triangular window, or not quite sure what that is in that stone wall. And something found in the desert, and that would be the camel, the boy, and maybe this pottery found in the desert. Library ephemera, I'm going to count these books as library ephemera. I'm not sure if they are or not. So that'll be library ephemera. And typewriter text. One of the things that I liked was to be an artist is to grow, and I like that very much. My brother, both of my brothers and my sister as well, all three of them are much older than me. My brother was nine years older, and so when I was a little girl, I would watch him draw, and his drawings were so beautiful, and I wanted to draw just like him. So I would sit down and I would try to draw as he did, and I just couldn't do it. I mean, my childish little drawings just didn't compare. But I have found over the years it's so true. As an artist, you grow. To be an artist, you do grow. No matter what it is that you're doing, I think you get better at it, you learn, you become more proficient. And so I liked that statement, to be an artist is to grow. I'm not sure where I will put that. And the other typewriter text that I liked was visual narratives. And art does give us visual narratives. I mean, it really does, whether it's sketching or painting or collage work or quilts or whatever, stone walls or anything there. It does give you a visual narrative. So I liked that to go with the artist statement. I thought that related really nicely. So I'm not sure where I kind of wanted to put that down here. I don't know if I'm concentrating everything down low, but let's see. Maybe something like that. Or that could be up there. And this could be down here. Maybe I'll do that. I think I will. And hopefully that looks okay. So this is something I definitely have experienced. You do grow as an artist, and I think it's very, very true. And visual narratives, to me, describes artwork. So let's see, how shall I put this on here? Maybe there. Okay. That's visual, and we'll get narratives on there. Okay. This one came together, this one came together fairly easily, I thought. I think my background really inspired me a lot. I think that the quilt and the colors were a good inspiration. Okay, so I think that's it. I think that's my page for week 41. And so let's see, I will check off typewriter text. I didn't use the lined paper. I just didn't want to add that in. I didn't think it needed it. I didn't need that bonus, and hopefully that's okay that I didn't put that in there. So that is my page, and I will give you a close-up. I'll try to hope my lighting is okay. I'm not sure. It's very cloudy here today. So that is my page. This almost gives me an Egyptian feel for some reason. This quilt makes me, I don't know why, maybe it's the colors, makes me feel like something Egyptian. And this makes me think of a pyramid, and then the camels, and this boy who I think is an African desert dweller. And then I picture them making baskets of some sort. And of course, my books, I love these books. And of course, in libraries or in books, we read about all these things, all these beautiful things, whether it's ancient architecture or people of other countries. And we even see vintage bottles and different potteries and things that were made. So that is my page. And thank you very much for stopping by today and again joining me on my journey. I've only done, I've only done a few pages. I think I started with week 35. So I have the rest of the book to go back to, and I am enjoying this It's kind of like playing in kindergarten again. It's fun. It's fun to cut and paste. I like it. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.